index laws for multiplication and division. In today's lesson, we will be looking at how to work out questions involving laws of indices that have questions with multiplication and division in them. So just a little bit of background. Indice is power. So for example, 2 squared, okay? Or you could have 5 cubed, you can have 4 to the power of 7, you could have 10 to the power of 15, and you can even have some algebra. You can have y to the power of 5, you can have x squared, and so on. So index laws or indice is just another word for power. So let's have a look at multiplication then. Okay, so for example, what if we have 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 3? Okay, well, let's have a look at where the rule comes from. Well, 2 to the power of 4 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, doesn't it? 2 to the power of 4 means you're multiplying 2 by itself 4 times. And then this multiplication here, and then 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2. You are multiplying 2 by itself 3 times. Well, how many times in total have we times the number 2 together? Well, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Well, we've multiplied 2 by itself 7 times. So the answer is 2 to the power of 7. Now, we don't really work out what 2 to the power of 7 is. We leave the answer as 2 to the power of 7 when we're doing laws of indices questions. And as you can see here, that when you are multiplying, you add the powers, okay? Because 4 add 3 is 7. Let's do another one with a bit of a background to it, and then we'll just have a look at doing some without writing it out fully. So you might have 2 to the power of 8 times 2 to the power of 5. So again, 2 to the power of 8 is 2 times 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 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times by 2 to the power of 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, how many times have we times 2 by itself? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. So 2 to the power of 13. That's the answer. And we could have got that by just doing 8 add 5. For example, we might have 9 to the power of 7 times 9 squared. Well, rather than writing it all out, it's going to be, well, we just add 7, add 2, which is 9, 9 to the power of 9. We might have y to the power of 5 times y to the power of 11. So again, the base stays the same, which is your number or your letter, and we just add the powers. 5 added 11 is 16. Okay, another one, 10 to the power of 24 times 10 to the power of 10. So the base stays the same, and we add the powers, which is 10 to the power of 34. Right, let's have a look at division then. Okay, we might have 5 to the power of 5 divided by 5 squared. Okay, well, 5 to the power of 5 is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Divide by 5 squared is 5 times 5. Well, we can cancel some of the 5s out. That and that, because 5 divided by 5 is just going to be 1. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. So how many 5s are we left with? And most importantly, how many times have we times them together? Well, we're left with 3 5s. That's 5 cubed. And you can see when we're dividing, we just subtract the powers, because 5 take away 2 is 3. Let's have a look at another one. Let's do 4 to the power of 4 divided by 4 squared. So again, 4 to the power of 4 is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 divided by 4 times 4. Well, we need to cancel some of the 4s out. 4 and 4, 4 and 4, and we're just left with 4 squared. And we can see here that we just subtracted the powers. Let's have a look at another question. Let's do 10 to the power of 8 divided by 10 to the power of 6. So again, the base stays the same and we just subtract the powers. 8 take away 6 is 2. Have a look at another one. Don't need the ruler. 16 to the power of 7 divided by 16 to the power of 10. Again, it's 16, we just take away the powers. 7 take away 10. Well, in this situation, don't do 10 take away 7, we've got to follow the order. 7 take away 10 is minus 3. Okay, so you can have a negative. So don't worry about if you think actually I'm getting a negative answer and I can't have a negative, you are allowed a negative. Let's do one more. 100 to the power of 25 divided by 100 to the power of 17. So again, 100 will stay the same, and then I've just got to subtract the powers. 25 take away 17 is 8. Okay, so this was the rule for multiplication and division when looking at laws of indices. Hope this little recap was useful. Thank you for watching.